Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today, we're going to be watching Fruits Basket, episode 3. So, last episode, we got our introduction to Kyo. Like, our real introduction to Kyo. We spent some time with him. Toru is determined to become friends with him for now. I'm going to say it out the bat, I'm 100% rooting for him.
Okay, gotcha.
The Patreon comments gave me permission to ship. I'm like, Yuki, he could fight too. It's like, I thought he was going to be like the pretty boy, and now he's like ultimate at fighting, and I'm just going for the underdog at this point, and I feel like Kyo's the underdog, so I'm kind of rooting for him.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we'll see. I feel like there is a lot of things that we don't know about the actual lore and stuff, romance aside, that I'm very interested to see how they expand on, see where we go with. And yeah, really, I just want to get into this episode. As always, full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon. Next week's reaction is also going to be up on the Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, but you don't have to. Really, thanks just for being here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like, and subscribe. We got lots more anime, tons of stuff. Demon Slayer, Haikyuu, Avatar, which I know is an anime, but still on there as well. Lots of other stuff if you want to go check that out. And let's just get into Fruits Basket Episode 3. Okay, the culture festival, is that like a...
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a... Oh, we used to do that. Do you remember we did that at our old school?
The sound effects, too.
Oh my gosh. What?
Whoa.
People fight? Wait, what? Oh, I thought we were gonna do like a competition. Okay, see, look, he's coming in with all the perfect business ideas. But do you want to see it or no? I mean, I'm just saying. Oh. The fact that he's the cat is so juxtaposed. Except for Yuki, we don't see any rats hanging around him.
That's true, I mean... Yeah. I mean, to be fair, what is this, like your second day in society? So... True. Shoot, it's also because of that story.
That's
There's
true.
like a basis that everyone sort of judges them based off of.
Yeah. I really like how anime openings, like, I've come to appreciate them more. You like the opening more as the season goes on, and you get more of it. It's kind of like this really interesting, because, like, at first you're like, oh, it's spoilery, but, like, if you kind of give in to that, and don't, like, look for, like, oh, is there, like, this thing here?
Yeah.
Then, like, as you watch the show, the opening gets better. Because you're like, oh, that's my favorite character, or, like, whatever it is now. And that's kind of cool. I feel like these two might be perfect for each other, though, low key. Whoa.
They're literally not saying anything in the background either. Like, they're literally just yelling at each other.
Yeah, because... Whoa! I like how they do the, like, crazy lit animation. Yeah, it's like they both kind of think the other one has it better or something.
Yeah.
Or like they all both kind of have their own challenges, I feel like. Yes. Yes, they're fighting again. Bro, it's probably because you're here. Oh, dang. Ooh. Dang.
That was the first time that felt like some genuine anger.
Yeah. Yeah, that almost seemed more serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the? Dude. Who the heck is this? She's the evil demon laughing? Was that Swedish?
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like
It's got the little like dots above it though.
Yeah.
Scandinavian something? Who the heck is this girl? Uh-oh. Come on, dude. Put it together.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Dang, that's so beautiful. It really is the grass is always greener for the two of them.
No, for sure.
Yeah, dude, you're like loved by the whole school, and I know that's not everything, but still. Yeah. And they're weirdly very similar.
Yeah.
More similar than even I would imagine for like a whole, you know.
Nice.
Whoa. Oh, great, bro.
timing.
You're on the highway.
I like how unflustered he is anytime. He's just
He's like, this is bad. Dude, that's true. She's been living in a tent, bro.
True.
This is nothing.
Yeah, why is he heading out?
Dang.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh, shoot. Bro, no, dude. You're like way too pure to be faking it, dude. Either that or you should be an actress. Dang, that animation. It's probably a loop, but it's still cool. That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. Dude, that was poetic. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that.
I do too. That's awesome.
Dang,
It like grew.
were they all out there all night? Like, wait.
Kinda. Whoa. Okay. Dude. Yeah, well, look at the freaking sun rising behind him. Like, dang.
The plums and everything.
Chive?
Green onions. Oh, okay, it's his own little thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to show off.
Bro.
He's happy.
Just yeah, see, he's already warming up. He is a little more
sure.
like. Oh, you couldn't win. I feel like chives aren't enough of a taste to really ruin something. Oh!
Anytime it's involving
I don't see the connection. I mean,
yeah, that's
sure.
what happened.
Yeah. That's a cool shot. Even just the way they do it doesn't make any sense. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh, who the heck is this lady? She's the other girl from the opening. Oh no. Oh no. Things just got more complicated.
Oh, for sure. You knew we couldn't like stay.
Okay. Like, I mean, you may know, but like, what are the chances rhetorically? What are the chances that she's like the sister? I feel like a 2%, right? Like gambling money.
Yeah, you're reaching.
Oh man, yeah, it was an interesting episode. I mean, it's different, right? I mean, the show is kind of just chill. It's not like,
No, yeah.
I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way, because I know all the comments are like, what do you mean it's chill? It's gonna blow your mind. Dude, there's one comment on the last video, and I have to shout it out. They were like, this show will rip your heart out, make it into an origami piece, and throw it right back at you. So, like, obviously, but this episode was kind of just chill.
Yeah,
like, we found out a little more about, you know, Yuki, found out a little more about Kyo.
Yeah, kind of seeing how, their minds are working, right?
Yeah, like, I kind of knew they were going to be, you know, rivals, let's say. It's a little bit of a strong word. Mm-hmm. But they're actually turning out, they still are, but in a different way than I expected. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of interesting. And it's interesting to see that dynamic and how that works and how that works with other people and, like, being more or less popular. Which is kind of cool. Even with, like, Yuki and, like, the idea of being like the popular kid. Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because this is the thing is like, even though he's popular, he doesn't really. There's no real friendship, camaraderie.
Because right, I mean, like none of those people are real friends. Like,
well, because it's like
all the girls they think he's hot, probably right. It's like right, but it's not like, oh, like hey, dude, we talk about freaking the same book or whatever. Like, there's no person-to-person connection.
He feels a little more like it's almost because everyone looks at him as such a perfect person, no one wants to get near him, you know?
Yeah, I don't know though. I'm curious to see how that goes, because I do think he's probably more right in saying that it's like it's probably subconsciously my fault as well.
No, for sure.
Like shutting them out.
That's true. No, for sure. 100%.
But that's just interesting. It's an interesting way of showing that idea and kind of dealing with it.
I also like a little thing that how he was kind of saying that maybe my kindness is like fake, right? But
yeah,
Toru kind of came around and said like, well, everyone's kindness kind of takes different shapes, and it doesn't mean that if your kindness is a certain way, it doesn't mean it's not kindness entirely, right?
Yeah.
And I I personally feel that is, I really agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, even if I think that, even if your kindness is, let's say it's super superficial, right? And it's only for getting whatever, I still think that if you keep to those principles consistently, in the end, it's almost real, right?
Well, it does become real, right? I mean, that's kind of human nature, where it's like, if you do something enough, that's the danger, right? Whether it's bad or good. If you do something enough, you know, even if you lie to yourself enough, you start to believe it.
Of course. And I think that it applies the same here. It's like, you know, okay, maybe he does, you know, he doesn't want to, you know, I don't know, he wants to connect with people. And so in, you know, his way of being kind is like in order to get them to him. But it's like,
but that's also not a bad start. Like, that's better than not being kind at all, right?
Yeah,
and so it's like,
course.
Sure, I mean, I'll be perfect kindness, but it's a starting point, and it's definitely better than not being kind to anyone ever.
Well, I just feel like that, honestly, he's kind of tricking himself.
Yeah, I think he's being harsher on himself than he should be as well. Because I think that anybody who is self-aware enough to be able to be like, I am using my kindness for self, like anybody who's able to make that observation about themselves, I'd put a lot of money down that it's not actually that.
Yeah,
and
of course.
You know, like that's very often when you're that self-aware, it's like, okay, you're probably just being extra critical because you're clearly very in tune with those kind of ideas and how you deal with that kind of stuff. I just, you know.
Yeah, I just like that they kind of brought up that little, you know, that little point, because it is, you know, it is very easy to see, like, you know, well, if you're not truly kind or whatever from the heart, it's like you're not really kind. Then it's like,
are you kidding me? Like,
there's like a lot of, like, you know, it's a little more complex than that.
Of course, and like you strive to do better, but it's like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, when you donate money to that thingy and they ask thank you or whatever, it's like, yeah, of course it makes you feel good.
Yeah,
like,
duh.
There's always, you know, maybe you do it for that reason, and maybe it's not the most perfect thing in the world. Like, but that is human nature.
But you still did it.
You still did it, and it's like you try to be maybe like a little bit more, but let's be real.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just like that sort of little, I don't know.
No, and I like that idea. There. I mean, it's like the love language thing, right? I don't know. I've heard girls talk about that. I don't really understand.
I have no idea what.
Not even sure how accurate of a thing it is. But it's like, I think the idea is that like people show love in different ways. So it's like, you know, some people show love by like holding hands or like giving gifts or like, you know, like, and I think that does kind of apply here. And I think it's like a similar idea, and it's kind of accurate where it's like, okay, there also does come a level of like, you know, maybe more or less selfish, but then also,
of course,
like the way you do it. Like, I just feel like they're different people entirely, and so the way they're gonna connect or relate or even socialize, especially, I mean, I don't know how young they are as like spirits, but running with the high school thing, like at that age in that setting, it's like, dude, yeah, like, it's not like, you know, you go to regular social setting, different people can try different things. It's like, you're in high school, it's like, whoa, you tried a new thing? Oh my gosh. Like, and it's like, you're in that group. So it's like, it's totally understandable. Yeah. Yeah. It's really interesting. I don't know what to think. I don't know who this new chick is. We have two new people now. We had the random, okay, what language is that?
I think it's German.
German? Okay. Sure. Okay. We got this German girl who's just randomly evilly laughed at us and then saw the cultural effect. Like, that was so random. And now we have this other girl who's Kyo's sister.
Yeah.
She's Kyo's sister.
Okay, we'll
definitely Kyo's sister. That's
sure.
Exactly how Toad reacted. So, we will see what happens in the next episode. I'm very excited. The tensions have been raised. Stakes have been raised. Tension, I don't know. I'm clearly speechless. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. As always, full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon. Next week's reaction is also going to be up on our Patreon. If you guys can't wait, want to throw a little more support our direction. But obviously, you don't have to. Thank you really just for being here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like and subscribe. We got lots more Fruits Basket, lots of other stuff already on the channel. Demon Slayer, Haikyuu, really anime, you name it, we got it. Feel free to go check that out. Stick around, and if you do, we will see you all in the next video.